One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Wake your ass up, fool. John Jay and Rich. What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? John Jay and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be and in the place to be. And you're listening to John Jay and Rich. Wake your ass up, fool.
There's a big debate about this woman on TikTok. I think this is classic. Listen to her debate.
The one thing that would make me cut a friend off, I don't care how close we are, if we're best friends, we've been locked in for 25 years, is if you order fajitas at my birthday dinner. You know that it's my birthday, and I'm the star of the show. And so for you to order a big, sizzling, fulfilling tray of fajitas, you know that when it comes out, everybody's going to say, oh, what did you get? Oh, what's going on? It's making all this noise. It's smoking everywhere. The waiter's got to have on mitts. What are you doing trying to order something so attention-grabbing at my birthday dinner?
I actually saw that video on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and I said, damn right, girl, don't you order some fajitas on my day. Also, we're probably not going to Chili's on my birthday either. If my friends made reservations at Chili's, I would also probably have a problem with that.
Chili's is great.
Yeah,
Chili's is great for
anywhere
the
they have
pregame.
fajitas, though. The way she described fajitas, that's how they bring out fajitas. It's
They do.
chaos.
It
They bring
is.
out all the vegetables, the sizzling thing.
That
and
is
now,
so
That's so funny because it's not like they brought out a birthday cake
No, but it's
for
actually-
somebody else.
It's got more pyro than a birthday cake, though, don't you think?
I don't know. I wouldn't have a problem with someone ordering fajitas.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You look at her point of view, the way we know
I
Peyton.
I
The way we know Peyton and the way Peyton's about
all
her.
I'm saying is I don't get it.
But, like, here's the thing, though. Like, I would probably order the fajitas if that was the case. Like, oh my
If you heard she was ordering the fajita, she'd be like, I'll order 2 fajitas.
Yeah, exactly. Round it up.
Also, who here on the show sets up multiple alarm clocks?
I do.
I do.
You do? Like, where are yours? Are they just 2 different ones on your phone, or do you have them in different parts of your house?
There's 8 of them on my phone.
Okay, good. And you do, Peyton?
I have 2 on my phone.
Okay, Rich?
Multiple, because I think if one of the phone ones doesn't go off, none of the phone ones are going to go off. So I have them across the room and an Alexa, too, that will wake me up.
Here's a nurse explaining why setting multiple alarms is bad for your health.
If you're somebody who sets multiple alarms, I have bad news for you. Waking to multiple alarms every morning really disrupts your REM cycle frequently. This actually causes sleep inertia, increased drowsiness, fatigue, mood swings, and it also raises your cortisol levels. Every time your alarm goes off, you're in that fight or flight response. So waking up like that multiple times in the morning is very stressful. So when that alarm goes off in the morning, don't keep traumatizing yourself. Get up.
I'm going to keep doing it. So I feel like I got to ease into waking up. You know what I mean? So it's like I'll set one at like 3 and then 3:05 and then 3:10. I know I got to get out of bed. Like that. Like but I know when I press the snooze the first time, cool. I get 5 more minutes of sleep.
Okay,
And then I press it one more time. All right, I get 5 more minutes of sleep.
but that's always your routine? It's not like the alarm goes off one time.
The alarm never goes off one time and I'm out of bed.
Okay.
Does Scott wake up with you?
No, because my alarm's actually it doesn't make noise. It's on vibrate.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because
Because that
anytime
wakes you up.
Kadeem has his alarms, he does the same way like you. And if I'm still asleep and it's like a Saturday, I like kick him. I'm like, dude, turn your stupid alarm off. Like, it makes me so mad.
I feel like I'm trained. My alarm, I have it really loud, right? Because I want to wake up. But I don't want to bother my wife. So somehow I've trained myself to get up before my alarm goes off.
That's really good for you.
amazing.
And then what I do is, this is so weird, I lay in bed, and in my head, I go over everything I'm about to do. So I feel like when you get up, you're a zombie, right? So I tell myself, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do this, and then I'll get to the car and drive to the station. If I don't do that, I'll miss something.
That is such a process.
That's a lot of pressure on yourself.
Dude, it takes me exactly an hour from when my alarm goes off to when I walk in this door. So I think that's a good.
And you live close.
I live really very close.
Because it takes me about an hour, and I live way far away.
Like I thought, I did the math. Like if I didn't do all these things, I think I could sleep an extra hour. It would take me 45, 50 minutes.
An hour to get ready in the morning?
When you say get ready, you make it sound like I'm putting pants on and getting dressed, putting my hair in makeup. It takes me an hour to get
It takes
through my
him 20
rituals.
minutes to get out of bed to go through all of the things he has to do.
All my rituals.
And 40 minutes to do the rituals.
Just out of curiosity, does it take you longer to get ready for bed? Because you do a lot to get ready for bed, too?
It's longer to get ready in the morning than it is for bed.
Okay, because when you go to bed, you've got
I
like
got a
all
whole
the
process for it, and I just added a couple new things to it too.
Like what? What's new?
Black seed oil. I saw this TikTok from some Egyptians. And these Egyptians said they've been taking this black seed oil that helps with your gut and inflammation.
Was it on TikTok?
So I reached out to a friend of mine that's kind of, he's like me, but 1,000 times worse. Like he does more things.
It's impossible.
And he says, oh yeah, I take it every day. And I was like, all right, give me the brand. You told me the brand. I got it. So I took it for the first time yesterday. And then my son Kemp, every time he eats, he goes for a walk. It's supposed to be good for you. So last night after dinner, it's the second time I've done it. I went for a walk after eating, and it sucks. It's John Jay and Rich.
Call the show and join the fun. 877-937-1047.
Kicking it with John Jay and Rich.
Morning, Katie and Mesa.
Hello.
Hi, you going to play a game with us. You ready for Legoland tickets?
I am.
All right, what are we playing, Nick?
Today we're playing Counteract, you guys. I've got a bunch of clips from actors and actresses. Your job is to guess who said clip is, and you have 10 seconds to guess or to say as many movies that this person has been in.
Okay.
I like to theme my games. The number 1 and number 2 movies in the country right now are owned by Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. So we're going to do former co-stars of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to start with John Jay.
This thing I do to remember people's names. Natalie.
Oh, my God. God, I know that scene so bad.
Yeah, you sure do.
God, is it Kristen Wiig?
It is not Kristen Wiig.
Don't be an idiot.
Any guesses
Kyle?
in the room? Go ahead.
Is it
Kyle.
Anna Faris?
Anna Faris is correct. Good job, Kyle.
Yay.
So Kyle gets 1 point. John Jay, good luck next round.
Thanks.
Rick. As you walk on by, will you call my name?
Okay, of course, the movie Perfect Pitch. And that is the Pitch Perfect. Sorry.
It's like, no.
My backwards brain is working backwards.
Okay.
And the actor, oh my God. She's also on the
3,
HBO show. She's also
2,
up there in the air.
1.
Kyle for the steal.
Kyle for the steal again.
Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick. 2 points for Kyle already.
She's in a movie with who?
Blake Lively.
Which one?
A simple.
Oh, Simple. Yeah, that's good.
Simple Life.
Okay, good.
Hold on, a simple favor.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
It was really good. Creepy. So Kyle already with 2 points in this game, and ironically enough, it is her turn.
Whoa! No, keep it going. Keep it going. That was so tight. No. Keep it going. Keep it going. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. The Hugh Jackman.
Oh
It's
my
not Hugh
gosh!
Jackman.
No,
It's
I'm
Hugh
sorry,
Jackman. I
not
know.
Hugh Jackman. Any guesses in the room?
Rich.
Sounds
like Post Malone.
Nope.
It's not Post Malone.
Don't
Nope.
be an idiot.
I have.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I thought this was an easier one. I'm so sorry, guys. What we were looking for was Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum was in 2 movies with Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Free Guy. So, Katie, it's your turn now. Good luck.
Okay.
Tony here's your quarterback, all right? You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me.
That's The Blind Side.
Good job.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock is correct.
The
Way
proposal.
to go, Katie.
They're in the proposal
Yeah, the
together.
proposal. That's right. Okay, so after 1 round, Kyle and Katie are tied up at 2 points, and we'll move on to John Jay.
This burrito is delicious, but it is filling.
Will Ferrell. Anchorman. And he's been in Anchorman 2. He's in Step Brothers. He's in. My God, this is so stupid. I get it.
What about the one with Ryan Reynolds that you just love? You just love it. You
The
loved
Others?
it so much. How about we were looking for Spirited?
Oh, Spirited.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
Spirited Away.
That's such a good movie.
Congratulations, John Jay. You've taken the lead with 4 points. Okay, I'm sorry. This clue was written down with someone else in mind, but we'll give it to Rich anyway.
Demi Lovato.
Okay.
And
that's not correct.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Alicia Keys.
No.
You sure it's not Demi Lovato?
3, 2.
Is it Lady Gaga?
1. Guys, of course we were looking for Rita Ora.
Rita Ora.
Of course. Of
Of
course.
course. She was in Detective Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, of course.
Of course. So Rich, big goose egg this game. I'm so sorry, Rich.
That's fair.
Kyle.
Let's go.
That's Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, man.
Deadpool. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Well,
he's
that's
in
one.
Wolverine. He's in the X-Men movies. All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. I didn't get a timer,
Okay.
so I'm just keep going.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Kyle takes the lead here by 2 points. And Katie, listen, we're just really, really praying for you here.
Okay.
Can you play it again, Rich?
Let's go.
I have no idea. Austin Powers? I have no idea.
So the game is based on movies that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are have co-stars in, right? Number 1 movie in America is Deadpool and Wolverine. We're looking
Deadpool.
for Ryan Reynolds as he was in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Because they co-starred with each other.
Yeah.
It was almost a trick.
Slacking and have not seen Deadpool yet.
Oh, man. Well, Katie, lose, you're out.
No, you still get the tickets. Hold on. We'll switch up, Katie. Hold on. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
Hey, must have on the beat, ho.
Payne, what's the vibe for horoscopes today?
Well, I'm going to tell you what your zodiac sign says about your favorite TikTok aesthetic.
If you text us, you text JJR in your message to 96893. I'll read your text messages, and I've got a Cancer that all she said, the person texted said, "Hi, I'm a Cancer." And then we got Maggie on the line. Maggie, I believe you're a Cancer as well?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, totally perfect. All right, Cancers. You're sensitive and nurturing, and you have a love for all things cute and comforting. So the soft girl aesthetic with its pastel colors, oversized sweaters, and gentle vibes is a perfect reflection of your sweet and caring nature.
Totally true.
Yes, I love soft girl aesthetic. It's a vibe.
It is.
All right, Maggie, have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Jennifer, what's your sign? Good morning.
Hi, I'm a Scorpio. Good morning.
Good morning. My Scorpios, your TikTok aesthetic, you're mysterious, you're intense, and you're drawn to the deeper things in life. So the dark academia aesthetic is a mood with your color palette, gothic vibes, and intellectual undertones, and it perfectly matches your dark personality.
All right, I would say that's true.
Oh, wow. You're nailing them this morning.
Hey, I'm on my game.
All right, Jennifer, have a great day.
You guys too. Thank you.
I got a text that says, John J. Rich, can I get an Aries horoscope?
Definitely. Aries, you guys are bold, you guys are confident, and you love to stand out. The baddie aesthetic with its fierce makeup looks, statement outfits, and boss energy is totally an Aries vibe.
All right. Good morning, Susan. What's your sign?
Are you talking to me?
Are you
Do
Susan?
you remember me? Suzanne, sweetheart. I'm a Capricorn.
You remember this one?
Are you talking to me?
That's her.
You remember this one?
I'm the smoke signal girl, sweetie.
Okay. All right, what do you got for
You're like
Susan?
my New York accent.
Yeah.
Yes, Suzanne. Suzanne's a Capricorn. You guys are ambitious. You guys are practical, and you're always focused on your goals. So the business casual aesthetic with its tailored suits, structured blazers, and sophisticated style is your go-to look.
I'm the Doogie Howser of banking law. I was a supervisor of the legal department of the second largest bank in America when I was only 17. I had to leave college.
Okay, well, that's
So-
a business casual
But
aesthetic.
now I
to
want to
a T.
hear that I got $1 zillion coming. Tell me that one.
Well, I mean, you would know better than most.
You got $1 zillion coming your way. How about that?
Oh, that is absolutely on point. You are so good with this horoscope thing. Keep going.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Have a great day.
You too. She called in last week. Remember that one?
Remember this one. Remember that?
Shoni. Or Shanae. Sorry.
Shoney.
Sorry, he spelled it show. Nick spelled Shonee, and I was like Shoney, and I'm like, wait a minute. All right, it's Shanae. Yeah. What?
I'm just trying to get as much done as I can at once.
I know, it's okay. Shanae, go ahead.
What's up, dude? Hi, guys.
Hey. Gemini.
Shanae's my Gemini. You guys are curious, you guys are versatile, and you love to express many sides. See, you're the alt aesthetic. You guys have a mix of punk, grunge, and emo influences, and it matches your ever-changing personality.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think I've ever seen Shanae not in black, so I think this fits.
Yes. Thanks, guys. You guys have a good one.
Bye, Shoney. You're a Leo. Let's wrap up with Leo.
Yeah, so Leos, we are the star of the show, and we love to be in the spotlight. So the e-girl aesthetic, with its bold makeup, vibrant hair colors, and dramatic looks, lets us express our creative side, all while making sure eyes are on us.
If you missed your horoscope today, they are all up at johnjandrich.com. It's John Jay and Rich.
My baby on a Birkin. Everybody at the bar.
Sarah, what happened to you in Vegas?
So I almost got kidnapped.
What?
Dang.
Yeah, so when I turned 21, I was in a toxic relationship. I wasn't, quote unquote, allowed to go out drinking and partying. So when I turned 22, I was like kind of dating this girl who was playing for the LPGA, and she took me to Vegas with some of her friends. We went to Vegas. We went to Hakkasan at MGM, and I got really drunk probably 10 minutes in, and they kicked me out because I said I was going to throw up because I felt like I was going to throw up. So they kicked me out, and my friends were like, okay, we'll call you an Uber. They didn't even take me to the Uber. So I'm finding my way to the Uber pickup, and this random guy, he's like dressed real nice. Like he had like gold chains on, and he was not American. He was foreign. He didn't speak great English, but he grabs me, throws me in his Range Rover front seat. He's like, I'm your Uber. I'll take you. So then he's driving me, and he's like, I'll take you to your hotel, but let's go sightseeing. And I'm like, I was not all there. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then we're driving. We passed my hotel. I was staying at the Mirage, which is like pretty centered on the Strip. And we're driving. We get to the end of the Strip, and we're like over by the Las Vegas sign that's like kind of away from the Strip. And I was like, I'm going to throw up. You need to stop. So he pulls over where the Las Vegas sign is, and he like kicks me out of his Range Rover because I was going to throw up all over the place. Oh, no. Next thing you know, I'm in the ambulance. I had like stiletto heels on. Apparently I was trying to fight with my stiletto heels, so they took my shoes from me. I woke up in the hospital the next day, like totally unaware of what was going on or what was happening. Apparently they said they found me at the Las Vegas sign, just thrown up on the side of the road. And they took me, and like, thankfully my stomach didn't have to be pumped, but I was blacked out at that point, so I don't really remember much after he kicked me out of his car.
That's terrible.
So scary.
So what about the girls that you were with that just left you stranded? Because I kind of had not a kidnapping story, but a similar story in Vegas, and I don't talk to the girls that left me stranded.
Women golfers, they party.
Do they? Yeah, what's up with them? What's their deal?
The one girl, me and her were like kind of dating, not publicly because I don't think she was out yet, or I don't know if she is now, but we were kind of dating. So I'm like, girl, you're supposed to be taking care of me. I didn't really know her friends very well, but the next morning they had said, like, we tried to, like, file a police report and call you and text you. I had no missed calls or texts. I was like, whatever. But after that trip, we all drove back in, like, silence. I packed my and I have not talked to them since.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's terrible. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Thank God you're safe, though. That could have gone so wrong.
Had I not, like, probably gotten ready to throw up, who knows where I would have been? He would, he probably wouldn't have kicked me out of his Range Rover. He would have just kept driving. I would have been gone.
That's terrible.
It was fun though, and I've gone to Vegas and had a great time since.
That's good.
What if he was taking you to some?
And I laugh about it now.
What if he was taking you to some beautiful mansion? He was going to give you a bunch of money and say, "Hey, just have a fun weekend here, man. Take my car, have a great time. Take the private jet home. Take the private jet home."
I know. I should have. Had I not been so drunk, I probably could have found out. But
or you'd be calling us. You'd be calling us in the back of a Range Rover right now.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story. It's almost like it's very similar to The Hangover.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a hangover experience.
I mean, waking up in the hospital
and not knowing.
Yeah, I got out
you
of the
went
hospital. There. I Ubered back to my hotel, and then I spent the whole day at the pool drinking again. But
my God,
not as much.
All right, Sarah. Well, thank you for sharing that story with us.
Of course.
We're glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Love you too. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
It's John Jay and Rich.
Good morning. Wake up every morning. Start your day with John, Jay, and Rich. I wake up with my favorite artist. And so that it's Billie Eilish.
It's Teddy Swims, and you're listening to John, Jay, and Rich.
So if you remember a couple weeks ago, I remember, Kyle, you were talking about some mosquito bites you got. Lots of mosquito bites?
Yeah, the no-see-ums.
Right. And this is Stacks and Hacks, where I do over stacks of information, and Rich has got life hacks. So the no-see-ums, get this. There are 4 reasons why mosquitoes love you. 4. Do you fit into one of these categories? You just exercised.
Not usually.
You're wearing dark clothing.
Yeah, okay.
You were drinking alcohol.
No?
Maybe this next one. You haven't showered.
Usually.
They're
Usually
attracted
that's
to a specific type of bacteria. And we have more bacteria near our ankles and feet. And that's why the mosquitoes are targeted toward you.
That's so weird. I had always heard it was like your blood type. They liked certain blood types.
Sweet
but who
blood.
knows?
Well, how do they know? Until they bite you.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I also heard it has something to do with your gut health and then your diet. Like if you eat more sweets, they're more attracted to you.
Did you know that schools now teach a different alphabet song than the one we learned?
Yes.
What?
It's like going viral. It's basically the same like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, except for the tone is just different.
Oh, I thought it was, is it the LMNOP?
That's because we skipped it.
Yeah.
Listen.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I never will forget how to say the alphabet.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
What's with the snaps?
I'm not here for it. I don't know. But they basically want to chop it up because the LMNT or whatever it is.
LMNOP.
LMNOP.
One of those is an
Maybe that's why they
electrolyte
chopped it up. Dang it.
LMNOP sounds like
it.
one word. But I tested my 10-year-old nephew on this and I said, King, sing me the alphabet. And he sang the alphabet the right way. So I don't know.
Okay. Hashtag keep LMNOP.
Plus, then you go. Now I know my ABCs. Won't
Next
you
time,
please
won't you
sing with me? Yeah. What the heck? Why would
You
you
don't need to change that. That's
There's
one of the
so
things we
many
got right.
other things you could be working on than
Let's
changing the
fix
alphabet.
other things.
Yeah. Here's a couple good news stories. A woman in South Carolina hit the lottery for $300,000 just days after losing her job. And a guy in North Carolina hit the lottery for $200,000 after a fortune cookie told him, don't miss out on your chance to win big.
Whoa.
Wow.
So he went and bought a lottery ticket.
That's
It's the
cool.
first fortune cookie ever that's actually hit.
Do you guys have air fresheners in your house?
Yes.
Where do you put them, Rich?
On the floor.
Where?
In the hall.
Okay. Peyton, do you?
I put one in my closet and I keep them basically everywhere there's an outlet.
Kyle, do you?
Yeah, same. They're like all over where they're just plugged in the wall.
That's the
A
floor.
feng shui expert says the best place for an air freshener isn't your living room. It's right by your front door, so you're hit with a nice smell when you walk in, and it's not too strong everywhere else.
I like that. I recommend putting an air freshener in your closet though, because it is nice walking into a fresh smelling closet with clothes.
I could see that.
A 3,200-year-old Egyptian tablet was found, and it was like from some office back in the day, and they had attendance and work absences written down on this thing.
Really?
And ancient Egyptians, the reason for skipping a work day, because they were embalming their brother, brewing beer, and stung by a scorpion. This is all true.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Stung by a scorpion.
But they had offices back then? That's interesting.
Whatever they do. Vietnamese doctors removed a live 2-foot-long eel from a man's abdomen after it chewed through his intestines. The man had intentionally inserted the eel, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
Gross.
Did he survive?
Yeah, no one knows why he did that, though. In a new survey, a new poll, 27% of Americans say they're worried they're becoming their parents. The average person realizes that. They act like their parents right around 30 years old.
I'm so much like my mom. And it's actually kind of really annoying.
Really?
Yeah, because she does stuff that's annoying. And then I'm like
what's your most mom quality?
like when we're talking about something and then we just switch topics. Like you'll be asking me about something and I'll be like, so Kyle.
Rich, what do you got for life hacks?
Let's talk about being back to school, or anytime you have any sort of exam. This can work for people that are, just studying for any kind of test. You get nervous and you study and then you forget the thing that you study. So scientists have come together with a great life hack that's proven to work. And it is scented erasers. Go buy yourself a pencil that you're going to use for a test that has a scented eraser like strawberries, or even I think they even have broccoli smelling ones.
Ew, Rich.
I know it's gross, but they have them. And you take a whiff while you're memorizing. And then again, during your testing, associating scents with memory is very powerful and effective. Try it. Get your A+, and then report back to us here at the John Jay and Rich Show. All those life hacks are up at johnjayandrich.com.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from The Washington Post wherever you listen.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.